Stelly.
Hi, I'm Gavin.
And this is SpongeBob SquareCast, a SpongeBob SquarePants podcast.
Oh, you were better last week.
The SpongeBob SquarePants podcast.
Correct. How are you this week?
Pretty good.
Your laptop's not pretty good, though.
Yeah, it kind of died.
Which is unfortunate because that's where all your notes were for this week's episode.
So I had to rewatch it and write it all down on paper.
And I don't think you've taken quite as many notes on paper as you did.
Except I took a lot of notes on the paper.
You did?
I probably did about the same. Yeah, about the same.
I was talking to my friend Steve this week.
The England Steve.
What do you mean?
There's two Steves that we know.
Oh, yeah, there's my English friend Steve who lives in town. And then there's my Scottish friend Steve who lives in England.
Makes total sense, by the way.
The Scottish one is the one that made the logo for this podcast.
Yep.
But it wasn't him I was talking to. It was the American one who's become American.
Yes, he's become American.
As I will become in a couple of weeks' time.
Yay!
So I was speaking to him, and he was back in England last week before, and he was listening to our podcast as he was flying back to Detroit, and he said that he found it delightful.
Wow.
You still haven't listened to this, have you?
I don't want to listen to myself.
Why not?
I don't feel comfortable listening to myself.
You get used to it. I used to feel like that about my own voice, but you get over it.
In a million years.
No, it didn't take quite as long as that.
Well, good job.
And actually, Scottish Steve, who lives in England, he also thought it was delightful.
He's the one that made a little catchphrase that we'll be saying in a moment.
Yes, he reminded us of a very obvious thing that we should be doing, that we haven't been doing, that we will start to do. But
Wait,
before that...
What? Okay, never mind. Go.
Would you like some episode facts?
Sure.
This episode was first shown in the US on July 17th, 1999. Some 2.5 months after the first episode was shown.
Wow, that takes a long time to make an episode.
I wonder why they waited.
Because they're like, everybody gets so hyped about this, and then we'll finally drop it on you. It's like the Kids' Choice Awards. They had that commercial up for like 1 million years, and then it finally happened, and now it's not there. It's perfect.
Mm-hmm. That's why you think, is it?
Yep.
Just to get people excited about it. It was written by Ennio Torreson, Edric Weiss, Stephen Hillenburg, Derek Drimmen, and Tim Hall.
That sounds like you struggled on pronouncing that.
A couple of them, yeah. That's 5 people writing a 11-minute cartoon.
I know.
Seems...
It should take like 2 people.
It seems unnecessarily busy, yep. The episode is basically a 3-hander with SpongeBob, Patrick and Squidward. And this is the last ever episode written by Stephen Hillenburg, who created the show. He didn't write any more after this.
But what happened though?
Somebody else wrote it.
He just, bye.
Mm-hmm. And then he died.
Yep.
That sucks.
I mean, he died a lot, like, after 4 seasons, 6 seasons more of... He died, like, much more seasons after he stopped writing the show.
Is the word you're looking for later?
Yes.
This is the first episode to show inside Squidward's house.
Wow.
When Patrick's rock opens, SpongeBob's pineapple is missing its door.
Wait, what?
When Patrick first comes out,
they forgot
to draw his door in, and it's pineapple, yeah.
Great job, guys.
Yep.
10 out of 10 animation right there.
The Polish version of this episode translates as soap bubbles.
Whoa.
And that's all I've got.
Soap bubbles.
Are you ready, Stelly?
Aye, Gavin.
Let's go through the episode then.
Okay. First, we have a zoom-in of the neighborhood we all know and love, with Squidward's house in the middle, and then the two goofballs right next to him.
Yep.
And then it's just a beautiful day outside, and then you hear SpongeBob whacking wood.
Yeah, it typically opens on a very quiet, serene day, and then SpongeBob comes out his house and
creates a mess.
Yep. So he's noisily building
a bubble stand.
A bubble stand.
And then Squidward yells at him, saying, "Quiet down. I'm Squidward and I hate you." And then Squidward plays his obnoxious clarinet.
Yeah, he's not very good at playing the clarinet.
He's horrible at playing the clarinet.
There's something pretty funny inside his house, though.
All of his paintings are self-portraits of him.
Yep.
They're just him.
His house is full of
him.
His self-portraits. I thought that was quite funny.
Just him. And as Squidward's playing the clarinet, then SpongeBob goes very slowly.
Yeah, he's tippy-tappy the nails that he's hitting for some reason to build this stand.
And then he goes super fast and builds it.
Yep. It's done.
It's done.
Built.
And then Patrick will come out. And Squidward's like, "Who will pay money for blowing bubbles?"
Which seems a reasonable question to have. Because you're underwater.
Yeah, how do you make bubbles?
Just by breathing out, you're going to create a bubble.
But they never show that.
No, because I guess they play kind of fast and loose with the rules of being underwater. Because for all intents and purposes, they're not underwater. They're just like walking around.
They're just walking around. They're not floating like fish. They're just walking in the bottom of the sea.
Yep.
And then we have...
So SpongeBob is selling the opportunity to blow a bubble.
Yes.
That's what he's selling. And he's expecting to make some money out of this. And Squidward's like, this is never going to happen.
And then Patrick comes out. He sees SpongeBob's bubble stand and says, "Hey, how much is it to blow a bubble?" And SpongeBob says, 25 cents. I could probably do like 1,000,000 bubbles. Except I probably would be very, weird with SpongeBob and punch him in the face saying, "Hey, why are you making me pay to blow a bubble?" Go out to the store, buys a bubble container, and just blows it in his face. That's what I'd do.
Okay. I'm not sure how much sense that makes, but...
Makes total sense.
So, Patrick doesn't have any money.
So he whispers to SpongeBob, "Hey, can I borrow a quarter?" And SpongeBob gives him a quarter. And then he gives SpongeBob back the quarter.
Yep. And SpongeBob has the cheek to bite the quarter to check to make sure that it's real, even though it's his quarter.
Yeah.
That was quite funny as well.
10 out of 10. Comedy. Okay. And then Patrick tries to blow a bubble. He just goes... He can't do it.
Yeah. And he's trying really, really hard to blow a bubble to the point where his eyes kind of pop out of his head a little bit.
And SpongeBob just puts right up a lesson sign for 25 cents.
He wants another quarter for a lesson to learn how to blow a bubble.
And then, obviously, Patrick says, he just asks SpongeBob, "Hey, can I borrow another quarter?"
So
and
he
SpongeBob gives him a quarter.
The same quarter back again.
And then
Patrick gives him the quarter back, and SpongeBob yet again bites the quarter to make sure that it's real.
Even though he already bit it.
He's already bit it.
And now, the technique.
Yeah, so there's a technique to blowing bubbles, apparently.
Yep.
And it has nothing to do with exhaling.
At all. First, put your book back. Foot back. Why did I say book?
I don't know.
Put your right foot back. and then spin.
Spin around for a second.
Double take 3 times.
No. Then you stop.
Yeah, stop. Double take 3 times. Pelvic thrust to the right. Pelvic thrust to the left.
Mm-hmm.
Stop on your right foot and don't forget it.
Don't forget it.
Don't forget it. And then just weird. And this and this and this and this.
No.
And this. Yeah?
You've missed my favourite bit.
What's your favourite bit?
You bring it around town.
Oh, yeah.
Which involves swinging your torso round in a circle. And then what?
And then this and this and this and this and this.
Essentially, you're jumping about for 5 or 6 seconds or something.
Yep. In a very, precise movements. And then SpongeBob blows wonderful animals.
Yep.
And insects. And then Patrick goes, ha 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 ha.
Yeah, Patrick's enjoying this far too much, don't you think?
Then
SpongeBob blows a duck, and let me rephrase that. SpongeBob blows a bubble that looks like a duck, looks like a caterpillar, looks like a boat.
And then an elephant.
That Patrick thinks
is giraffe.
But how's Patrick, who's a starfish, let's remember, how does he know what an elephant
How do they
or a
even know
giraffe
what
looks like?
boats are? How do they know what caterpillars are?
Arguably, how have they ever seen a duck?
Maybe it was one of those ducks that just dive right into the ocean. Maybe they caught a glimpse and they're like, whoa.
Okay, so maybe they've seen a duck.
Maybe they've seen a duck, but all the rest.
Yep.
Unless a caterpillar was thrown into the ocean and died, and then they saw a dead caterpillar.
That's a bit dark. So Patrick thinks it's a giraffe, and the elephant.
Then the elephant just goes into Squidward's house.
Mm-hmm. And does it burst?
Just bursts, make tons of noise.
And Squidward's not happy about this.
Squidward is very angry.
Mm-hmm.
And then SpongeBob and Patrick hide underneath their booth, and SpongeBob puts a closed sign.
Yeah, Squidward doesn't know how they can create so much noise and mayhem just by blowing bubbles.
Yeah.
And isn't blowing bubbles easy? He can do it.
And then, SpongeBob shows Squidward the technique.
Yeah, he goes through it again.
He goes through it again.
But Squidward isn't interested in the technique.
Squidward just puts down a quarter and tries to blow a bubble.
And what happens?
He fails.
Well, a bubble does come out, but it's a kind of
comes
dribbly.
Out, but it's like tiny little itty bitty bubble.
Yeah, that seem to sink rather than float. And
then
he ends up paying a fortune. It keeps on paying more quarters and more quarters.
Over and over and over again.
Mm-hmm.
And as he's blowing them, SpongeBob and Patrick are yelling at him, saying, "Technique!
Mm-hmm.
Do the technique!
Mm-hmm.
Do it!" Then he just the technique. He does the technique then.
But he does it kind of sarcastically, doesn't he?
And he screams a bubble right afterward.
That's a big, massive bubble.
It's a massive bubble. And then he goes in and he's like, "Ha, that bubble was way better than anything you could have done." And then they're like, Squidward.
Yeah, SpongeBob and Patrick are quite proud of Squidward, actually, for being able to blow such a massive bubble.
SpongeBob says, you did the technique. And then Squidward's like, it wasn't the technique. You didn't help me at all. It's all in the genes.
It's all in the genes, he says. So he goes back to his house.
Plays Actually, he kind of does good clarinet
He plays
playing
fantastic clarinet after that.
for a little bit.
It's like the techniques helped him play the clarinet as well.
And then his bubble comes back and swallows his house.
Mm-hmm.
It swallows his own house.
Which, yeah, was a bit strange. So,
so
his house is in the bubble.
And then it just floats up and up and up.
And he doesn't realise it. And Patrick is still cheering until SpongeBob says, maybe you should stop cheering now because this is looking kind of serious.
And then they hear the bubble pop and they just go right into their houses.
Yep.
And then it
As
just
if nothing's
falls
happened.
all the way down. And then, the best part of it, Squidward still plays his clarinet
Yep.
after his house just fell down.
Yep, and he's back to being rubbish at it.
Yep, pretty much.
And that's the end of the episode.
So, how would you rank this episode on a scale of 1 to 10?
I would give this one a 7, I think. It was quite funny. It's essentially one gag about the technique, and it's just stretched out for 11 minutes, but I thought it was quite funny. And when Patrick's eyes popped out his head, that made me laugh. And Squidward's just general attitude was quite funny as well, I thought. What about you? What did you think?
I'm going to give this one the best score that I've ever given one,
Ooh.
which is a 9 out of 10.
You're giving this a 9 out of 10?
Yeah, 9.
Wow, that's seriously good then.
It's a great episode.
What was your favourite bit about it?
I quite liked the fact that Patrick had to ask SpongeBob for his own money.
That was funny.
And
Yep.
then he gave it back.
Twice, yep.
I also liked how when Squidward's house fell, he still played the clarinet afterward. That was funny to me. And also the whole technique thing that has nothing
It's just
to
so
do
random, yeah.
with your throat or anything helps you blow a bubble.
Yeah, I'd really like to... What was it? My favourite bit of the technique was the bring it around town.
And also,
Bring it around town. That was hilarious.
I still don't get why you have to stop on your right foot and don't forget it.
Yep. Absolutely. Don't forget it.
What if you decide to stop on your left foot
And forget it.
and forget it?
Then I guess you can't blow a bubble.
Wow. Oh no. I can't blow a bubble.
Do you have any SpongeBob facts for me this week?
It's been hard, but I've just one crazy weird thing.
Okay, I'm interested. Tell me all about it.
Well, actually, I have 2 things.
Oh, double the fun.
Wait, no, I have 1 thing.
Oh, half the fun.
Okay. At the Krusty Krab, which we saw last time.
Did we see it last time?
At Help Wanted.
Oh, in the first episode, yeah.
Okay, yeah, I have 2. 1 or 2. I have 2.
You have...
Okay.
Oh, okay.
I have 2. First of all, the Krusty Krab sells drinks.
Oh, that's funny.
For some reason, they sell like mini sodas.
Actually, in this episode, they kind of dip the bubble wand into,
In the
like, soap.
yeah,
How's that a thing?
that's why in the Polish version it's soap bubbles.
I guess.
'Cause it kind of, and I'm just gonna tell you the positions that Squidward and Patrick, like their job is in the Krusty Krab.
Oh,
per
Patrick
se.
works there as well?
No, SpongeBob and Squidward.
Okay,
Why did I say Patrick?
that's okay.
Okay. SpongeBob does making all the crab. He makes the Krabby Patties.
He's a short order chef.
And he also mops, cleans the bathrooms, does lots of other stuff. He just does everything.
Right, so he's the
And
kind
then
of
Squidward
gopher.
just takes the orders and puts them in their little window.
So Squidward's the waiter?
He's just... No, SpongeBob takes the Krabby Patties and brings them out still. But they come in a line in a little boat that he has.
What?
Okay, it's like a miniature...
This is the most complicated way of serving food ever.
And then everyone's in a line, and Squidward's in his little boat, and he takes the orders, puts them on SpongeBob's in the window, and then SpongeBob takes out the orders. Also, guess what?
What?
Their cars are boats with wheels.
Boats with wheels.
Yes,
But boats float.
they're just boats with wheels.
That don't float.
Don't float. Also, SpongeBob is horrible at driving.
I would imagine so, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's 3 facts then.
Actually, I have another one.
Well, do you want to go through this or do you want to save some for next week?
Yeah, I'm actually going to save that for next week.
Okay.
So that's it?
Are we done?
Yep.
That's about 20 minutes, I think.
Yay!
You should take no notes more often or you're...
I didn't do no notes. I had this weird paper.
Your handwriting is awful.
Yes, I have horrible handwriting. It comes in the siblings.
Yeah, it looks like you write with your feet.
I have horrible handwriting.
Mm-hmm.
Nick and Benny both have horrible handwriting. It comes in the sibling reunion.
Okay.
Nick's dad had kinda-ish good handwriting. Everyone's parents had good handwriting, but we have horrible.
Your mum has very nice handwriting.
Yes.
Mine is okay. So if you want to get in contact with us, you can do so. We're at SB Squarecast on Twitter, I think.
Yep.
And we're SpongeBob Squarecast at gmail.com. Do you want to finish on the song?
Yep.
On you go.
The seaweed is always greener in somebody else's lake. You dream about going up there,
Is this something
but that is a big mistake. Just look at the world around you, right here on the ocean floor.
The accent is
Such
really
wonderful
silly.
things surround you. What more
Thanks
is you
for making
looking
it to
for?
the end
Another sea.
Off another episode.
Another sea.
We'll be back next week
Darling,
with
it's
more
better down
SpongeBob
where it's
Squarecast.
wetter. Take it from
Bye-bye.
me. Up on the shore they work all day. Out in the sun they slave away.